Hi guys, it's Mike with my daily NHL Z-Code Picks update. If you are new to our system, please download our quick start guide below this video so you can learn what it is all about. And if you are a Z-Code system follower, please make sure you go to www.zcodesystem.com so you can this is the website, so you can join our waiting list right here by entering your email and clicking get on the waiting list so we can stay in touch with you in case something happens with my Facebook page, which I have some issues today. So make sure you get on the waiting list right here so I can send you updates and new links. Okay, now let's get back to the action. Today is 28th of December 2011 and the first game is Buffalo Sabres against New Jersey Devils. Excuse me my accent. As you can see by looking at the percentages and the stars, both teams are very well matched, so there is no clear edge right here. And the system is saying it's going to be an under game, but we are not betting overs and unders, so I would stay away from this. If you check our Z-Code system oscillator for this game, you can clearly see that New Jersey bounced back from the resistance level. It couldn't break it, which is a very bad sign, and it's going back. However, it also can bounce from this mini support line and go right here. Meanwhile, Buffalo is slumping and going down, so it's hard to say who is going to win with a very small advantage to New Jersey Devils. So I would stay away from this game. Next one is our game of the day. New York Rangers against Washington Capitals. It's a clear 5-star road underdog pick, which means it qualifies for our Z-Code hot trends, which I explained in the guide. There is no need to explain why, because it's very clear. Rangers are playing very well. They're in burning hot status. The power rank is very high. Meanwhile, Washington is struggling. The power rank is very low, and they're not sure what they are doing. Here is the oscillator for this game. As you can see, Rangers has broken the resistance level right here, and they're going higher and higher, which means they're on fire. Meanwhile, Washington is trying to break through and to get somewhere higher, and they're trying to test the support level once again right here, which means it's a very important game for them. So that's why New York Rangers are underdog here. So bookies are expecting Washington to win this one, but we are going to bet on Rangers with 48%. However, it's a 5-star underdog, which gives us a lot of value here. The next game is Minnesota Wild against Nashville Predators. As you can see, the Predators are home favorite here with 4 stars, but they don't qualify for our system because their status is average down, which is not very good. And Minnesota Wild is dead, losing all the games and slumping all the way down. The power rank is very weak now, and it's nearly the same as Nashville Predators, so there is no real edge in this one. And here is why. The blue chart is corresponding to Minnesota Wild, and as you can see, it's a very important game for them. They're nearly testing the support level, which means they can easily bounce back right here. Meanwhile, Nashville couldn't break the resistance level right here and going all the way down. So, as you can see, you can say that Minnesota Wild has a big chance to win this one and stop the slide right here. Which means we are going to avoid betting on Nashville Predators and will stay away from this game, or you can place a very small fun bet on Minnesota Wild, expecting them to show an upset here. The next game is Los Angeles Kings against Chicago Blackhawks. The Hawks are hot and they play in home, they're in burning hot status, and it's very high chance for them to win this one. However, they don't qualify because they have only 3.5 stars here. The reason is this game is very important for Los Angeles Kings, and let me show why. Here you can see Los Angeles Kings has bounced from the support level right here, which means it's a clear sign they're trying to improve their game. And Chicago Blackhawks is already very high and testing the resistance level. So you can see the distance between two teams is very high. However, this game is much more important for Los Angeles Kings. So you can expect a very tight, close game here with a possible score of 2-3, or it might even go to overtime. I think this game will be an under game, under 5-5. So you can place very small bet on Chicago Blackhawks and support it with -1 spread in case they destroy Kings for some reason, which I don't think is going to happen here. So expect a low scoring, great game with tight victory for Chicago here. Okay, next game is Boston Bruins against Phoenix Coyotes. Boston is on fire, they're hot, they're power ranked #1 in the league. However, they're playing away, which means they're road favorite, and we are not playing road favorites at all. The reason is the odds is very low and they don't win enough to cover low odds they receive. Remember, Vancouver Canucks lost last week when they were strong favorite on the road. So don't bet on Boston moneyline here. And let me show you why. The red line is for Coyotes, and you can see they're clearly on the support level, which means they need a win desperately to bounce back right here. And you can see Coyotes team is very stable. They're always going around this level. And right now they're way below their expected level and they're out of the playoff picture, which means they desperately need a win. Meanwhile, Boston is clearly on fire, but you can't expect them to win every single game. So someone will sooner or later win them. So it's hard to say who is going to win, so stay away from betting here. Next game is Vancouver Canucks against San Jose Sharks, two leaders for the divisions, and Vancouver is playing on the road in underdog status, which makes them a 4-star road underdog for us. So this game qualifies, and we are going to bet on Vancouver Canucks moneyline here, expecting them to win over Sharks. Sharks lost to Ducks recently, which means they can also lose to Canucks. The blue line is for Canucks. As you can see, they need one more win to start testing their resistance level again, because they couldn't break it right here. Meanwhile, San Jose Sharks couldn't break their own resistance level here, and they're going here according to our oscillator, which sounds great if you are betting on Canucks. So this game qualifies for our 4-star road underdog, and you can expect a possible low scoring game that can go like 3-2 with overtime, or 4-3, something like this. And also I wanted to show you the website of my friend Mark. He is a professional sports scalper and he has a column at the Pastor Times, and he has daily newsletter with picks, so it's very helpful to read his picks, full of knowledge and fun and humor, and you can see what he thinks of the games, so you have extra confirmation. It's always good to have extra confirmation from professionals like Mark. For example, you can see today he's going on Devils. Here he doesn't agree with us and he goes on Capitals. However, he is not confident about it. Here he goes on Preds, also low confidence pick. Here he goes on Blackhawks like we. Bruins here. He expects a clear victory with a big confidence. And here he goes on Canucks like we are, and with a big value here. That's all for today, guys. Make sure you go to thecodesystem.com and add yourself to the waiting list so we can stay in touch for future. Thank you for watching, and let's win. Bye.